Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about Bitcoin finally. So what is happening with Bitcoin? Now, if you watch my previous video, I was talking about Bitcoin as well and the fact that most likely I think it's going to be bearish for a while now, or at least overall the prices are going to decrease, which happened today, which is quite accurate based on what I was saying. But now the point is, I heard people being bullish on Bitcoin, which looking at this, it doesn't make any sense to me. How can anybody be bullish on this kind of scenario? I'm not talking about how can people be bullish on Bitcoin, because yes, long term Bitcoin is going to rise and it's going to reach new highs and everything you want. However, we need to talk about what is happening now, and now the situation doesn't look green at all from my perspective. So the previous trend was, it's quite difficult to indicate it, but anyway, it was something like that. It was like a spike up. Now, whenever there is spike up and there is this kind of irregularity in terms of growth, there is always a down movement. Now, the down movement, it can be represented with mainly these two lines, which I just want to highlight for you. So this is our measure level of support, and yes, I know they can be seen as some sort of double bottom for some people, but in reality, this is just, in my opinion, what is happening now. We had a higher high, a lower low, a lower high, and now a lower low again. So this is not bullish at all because it's not a double bottom, as you can see. It's nothing like that. So what is going to happen? Usually, what happens, and I'm talking about um, the most of the time, yes, because of course there are times where things not happen as we're expecting them to happen. So, let's be based on what we see and let's predict what we have in front of us. And what we have in front of us is literally a lower low after a lower high, which now is going to generate a bounce back. And now you bounce back on this level here, as you can see, approximately. And now it's going back up. It's going to reach level of resistance, most likely at the base here. So it could go a little bit higher, but it could stop there. As I said, every single area that we're talking about, so we're not talking about, let's say, for instance, the price I'm indicating now is 65,033. That's not accurate. Yeah, we're just talking about an area. So around this area is going to find level of resistance, and then it's going to bounce back and most likely reach this level of support down here. Now, I wanted to clarify this because I know there are a lot of people, as I was mentioning before, that see some bullishness in this bounce back. However, I don't see any. This is literally the beginning of a down movement. Overall, so in the bigger picture, are we bullish? That's another question that we need to ask ourselves. Are we bullish? Are we bullish in the bigger picture? In the bigger picture, it's quite difficult because we had such a big accumulation phase that then, of course, he ended up forming a spike. And last time this happened, so we had such a big accumulation phase down here, and we can always use the past as a reference for the future. So we had accumulation here, and then, as you can see, it spiked up. Yes. And what happened afterwards? So afterwards, it went down. It created a lower low, a lower high, then a lower low again, and then it started moving sideways again on level of support, which it formed around this area. So if we're looking at it from that perspective, we had our high, higher high, lower low here, then lower high, and then as you can see, it's a little bit different. But what is happening? What we need, in my opinion, to go back down and accumulate again for a little bit. It could be a matter of days, it could be a matter of weeks, who knows. But anyway, I think the best thing to do for Bitcoin to have the best growth possible in terms of not being such a spike that's going to fall within days or weeks, it's better to go slowly and it's better to accumulate more in order for it to actually go up and stay up, like for some sort of consolidation up there. So the measure point is now for Bitcoin to go down, which most likely will happen because this kind of pattern doesn't come with bullishness, guys. Yes, after a upward movement, if the chart is moving downwards, it could bring to a continuation of the previous um, trend. So this could actually be a bullish sign. However, I do not think so. As I said, wait to see what's going to happen now, because even if you want to get some Bitcoin now, it will be useless because it's against level of resistance, it's far from level of support, which is down here. So it will be just useless to buy it now anyway. So just wait for the price to go back down. I think this is the highest it goes anyway, maybe slightly higher, and then you will go down and see how low it goes. And then after it goes down, if it goes down, there is going to be some sideways movement anyway before it goes up again. And this is only if the level of support is going to last long enough. So yeah, I'm definitely not really bullish on Bitcoin at the moment, not at all. At least for the following days. And then I don't know what's going to happen in the following weeks or months. Yeah. However, definitely, in my opinion, for a good week, there is not going to be any bullishness or any measured bullishness at least happening. And this is my perspective, of course, it's not financial advice, so just see it as my vision about things. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you want me to talk about anything. Please don't mention any meme coins and any bullshit that's not a real project, because it's just pointless, and then don't deal with that kind of crap, because anyway it's gonna end up dying. So yeah, just spend your money wisely, please. And if you need to lose money, just lose it on a serious project, and most likely, if you hold it long enough, it's gonna bring you some profit eventually. So yeah, have a good day, guys. See you next time.